Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new FTB Infinity Expert Mode Skyblock episode. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for all of the love. Oh, so much love on the last video. Really do appreciate all of that. I need a little bit more half slabs. Yeah, a few more. All right, there we go. All right, let's do all the things. They slept away the nighttime. Beautiful people. I love it. Come here. Yeah, don't lose them. It's fine. All right, so here we are, episode 2. And I think in episode 2, we really need to start working on a few different things. And one of the things I have in my inventory, and that is the silkworm. I have 3 trees grown here. There was a monster tree up above. So I'm going to click and apply the silkworm to this leaf right here. And as you can see, it says infesting on Wayla at the top there. And it's going up by a percentage. As this thing starts to infest the leaves, it'll duplicate and it'll start to infest all the other leaves around it. And eventually the entire tree will become one giant infested leaf thing. All right, and this is something that we need to do for sure, because why do we need that? Well, that is a way to get string right there. You harvest those with a crook, and that is string. And that's how you, of course, progress with string and a bed and all of that jazz. So pretty darn important. The other thing that I've been working on is getting a bit of gravel. Now, for those of you that are new to en-devour and the mod pack in general, basically the way that you can get gravel is by making a hammer, stone hammer, for example, like so, and you basically stand there on your obsidian farm or cobblestone farm, and you just start doing your thing. Just start holding it down, and as you can see, it is dropping gravel for us. So we are hammering the cobble, we're pounding it with the hammer, and we're getting some gravel to get things going. Pretty eventful night on the server tonight. I'm telling you, so many people. It's been like that the whole time, basically, and that's absolutely wonderful. It's so nice to be around other people for a change. You know, you get a little lonely when you're in your single-player world all the time. But yeah, so as those leaves are starting to infest and grow, I think the best approach for me is I'm going to farm some more gravel. I know we need a ton of this stuff, so we might as well farm it up. Alright, so as you can see, the infestation has started to really take over. There's still a little bit up top over here that haven't really been infested. A couple, working their way through. I highly recommend waiting until there's no progress bar on these things. It just gives you a much better opportunity to get some string. So, without further ado, let's farm some string. And the other bonus that you do get is you get a lot more silkworms from this as well, because it's kind of like they bred and they developed in the leaves. The byproduct is obviously the string, but they had babies. It's fine. Babies are cute. Babies are acceptable. All right, so I'm going to get a whole bunch of string here, and this should help us quite a bit. And then what we will make the most important block in all of Skyblock modded. The most important block, hands down. Alright, so I tackled the trees. They are all gone, and we got about 59 string. I probably could have gotten a little bit more, but my crook ran out basically right at the end. So, that's a thing. But we're starting to stockpile a decent amount of resources here, which is great. Really, really important. But without anything, we need to make probably what I said, the most important block known to man. And that is the sieve from en-devour. This is basically how we're going to get all of our resources for quite some time. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be quite some time. So we need these silk mesh, a little bit of wooden sticks. So silk mesh is basically just 9 string. Very good. We can make the 2 of those. That's quite simple. And boom, Oh, no, we need to make the wood. So we need 3 worth. Good. 1 thing of sticks. And like so, we will get our first oak sieve. Very good. Now this guy is basically, well, it's exactly as it sounds. This is what you sieve through different materials to get different things. So for example, gravel here. Let's just do that. I should probably make a bed as well. But all you do is you hold right click on the sieve and you will start to sieve it through and get some resources. This is how you build everything pretty much in the game. One of those things. So, as you can see, we are getting a few different things. We are getting mithril, cobalt, ardite, aluminum, lead, aluminum. Okay, what's the difference? I wonder if T-Fox knows that. I'll have to report that. Draconium, very nice. Iron and tin. I've yet to get copper. I believe we can also get gold. You get emeralds. You get diamonds from sieving gravel. It's very important to get a whole bunch of gravel going pretty early on, and that's why I made a decent amount of it. I spent a little bit of time before the video to get a whole bunch going. The other thing that we're going to need to sieve almost right away is some dust. Now, this is pretty boring, right? I'm just literally going to be standing here holding right click and sieving through some gravel. So, I think I'll make a cut and we'll come back when we're all done. Alright, so 1 stack of gravel. We got an emerald, very nice. Some coal, flint, 13 broken iron, some tin, a little bit of apatite, some draconium. We must have got really lucky with that first one, so only 2 of those. A little bit of nickel, you know, just a few of all the resources. Cobalt and ardite seem to be quite high. I don't think you need that many. But anyways, that's a different thing altogether. Not much gold out of that, and I didn't get a diamond, which is a bit of a shame, actually. But we're going to need a chest of sorts to kind of store all this stuff. Sadly, chests are a decent amount of wood in this pack. That's why I was debating not making the pattern chest that I ended up making after all anyways. Let's just place this guy right here. And let's see. What is it? Shift, space, boom? Yeah, shift, space. Got to use that space bar to our advantage. Get all the things out of there. Beautiful. We could probably fine-tune that a little bit more. But not a bad little start. Now, what you can do with these broken ores, so for example, the iron, and if you look at it, you can make it into iron ore gravel, okay? Now, if I do that, so we do iron ore gravel, that's 3 iron, right? So if you smelt that, you will get 3 iron. Simple as that. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to work to get a little bit more out of it. I think you get about 1.25 times, give or take. But I'm going to place them down in the world and hit them with a hammer. And they're going to turn into the next variation of a crushed iron ore. And really, we didn't get any extra. Wah wah. That's fine for science. There we go. And we got 1 extra powder after all that. Beautiful. So glad we got that extra powder. Now, I want to, of course, keep some of this stuff a little bit separate. So, this will be the gravel chest. We're going to put this one down here. That'll be the sand chest. And then, of course, we will need 1 more wood. And we're going to make a dust chest, alright? Those are the 3 most common things that you're going to sieve down. So, that spare powdered iron ore is going to go in our dust chest. Pretty straightforward. But we can now make those into iron ore dust, and of course those smelt into iron ingots. Now if we had a pulverizer, we could double that. If we had a smeltery, we could double that. But of course we're pretty early on, so we're pretty much stuck with what we have. Now I'm not going to smelt it just yet because, well, I got a lot more gravel to sift through. So I'm going to spend pretty much forever over here just sifting through all of our goodies. So anyways, I'll see you guys in but a second. Alright, so I sifted through more. As you can see, we did get 5 diamonds. That's huge RNG. That is an astronomical number, all things considered. So, very excited about that. But I also did get more iron, which is kind of the material I'm more or less focusing on at this point in time. So all I'm going to do, we should crush these all down. Get as much out of it as we possibly can, especially early on. It doesn't take very long, and you do get a few bonuses. That gave me a whole extra one, for example. The crushed can go in there like so, and let's just do these this way, I guess. This might give us a little bit more room. Yeah, get that powdered going. And, of course, then you can use the small little pieces and whatnot, and eventually you'll just get more anyways. I highly recommend winding it all down like that. So, let's see how much iron we got out of all of that. 17 iron. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I don't want to use it all, right? So let's take a look at the block breaker again and see how much it is actually going to require. So it's only going to require 4 iron total. All right, so I'm going to only use about 8 of these because we might as well be efficient with a piece of charcoal, right? Let's quickly make a piece of charcoal here and, you know, make it nice and efficient, right? I'm pretty sure half slabs are pretty decent at that. And we'll put the other 9 away for safe keepings for later. Yeah, that'll work great. So that'll give us a charcoal, and then we can use that up for the iron ore dust. So that'll give us 8 iron. Now, of course, we're going to save 4 for the block breaker. That is a thing that we need. But we also need to save... Yeah, that's a recipe. Okay, good. We also need to save some for a couple other things, like shears are really nice to have early game. Shears are wonderful, and I'll explain why in a little bit, but you can shear off the leaves. Of course, you still get saplings out of it, but then you can actually add them to the oak barrels, and you can make some beautiful things called dirt. Beautiful things called dirt. And because we kind of lack dirt, we're not too bad right now. It would be nice to expand on the farm and everything a little bit more, but we do still have 9 dirt, so we're not hard done by, but, you know, it would be nice to have a little bit more. Let's put it that way. But anyways, we're very close. Okay, so now the next step is we need to get 2 pieces of redstone to make this work. Now, redstone is not found by sieving gravel at all. It is found by sieving, I don't know if they actually have, there it is right there, by sieving dust. Now, dust is basically kind of the same thing. I explained it a little bit earlier. You do get, you know, chance of blaze powder, bone meal, skystone. There's a few other things that you get from dust that you don't get. Oh my lord. Really? I didn't think we were that close. No, 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 no. Bad. Okay. Alright. I didn't realize that that could catch flame like that. Alright. Well, that was a thing. I guess I'm going to chop down these trees first, so that I at least get some saplings out of them. Please. Thank you. Let's get them down. Not a big deal. It happens. I didn't realize that we were in range of that, though. Very surprising. Okay. It must have grown that direction or something. Anyways, we managed to get some saplings. More than enough. So, and more wood. Bonus. So, dust. Where was I? Dust, yes. So, we can take this gravel, for example, and, probably best to just jump stack this, I think. So, we're just going to jump up high in the air, all 64 blocks, just like so, and we're going to smash it with the hammer. And when we smash it with the hammer, it's going to turn into sand. Very useful, sand is, but we're looking for dust. So, let's get a little bit of dust. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know Skyblocks are a little bit different, and some people, I love... Oh, that was a little glitchy. I absolutely love Skyblocks in general, and I am so happy to be part of this server. You guys do not have any idea how much I've wanted to play with a lot of these people. It's like a dream come true, basically. So I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming out, all that kind of stuff. So we're getting sand here. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the sand, and then do the exact same thing down, and we'll get the dust going. Alright, so we got the dust, so let's start sieving that guy up. Hopefully we will get the redstone we need. We need 2 to 7, give or take. 7 would be nicer. I think we'll need 7 eventually, but it's a pretty good start. So basically, again, just by sieving the dust, and this is why I wanted the 3 different chests. We're going to get a whole bunch of different things. We already got a piece of redstone. Beautiful. So I'm going to keep trucking on this, and hopefully we will have that block breaker ASAP. Okay, so just finished doing all the sieving action, and oh, nice, we got 7 redstone. I think that's exactly what we needed. Let's see, shift space, boom. Love that. Love doing that early game. We also got 4 glowstone, very nice. A couple other goodies too. We got 2 blaze powder, so much ardite and cobalt. I assume T-Fox already knows about that, but I will make sure that he does know about that, because that is ridiculous. I am going to have overpowered tools in no time. Alright, so we might as well combine this and add it to the rest of the iron there. Let's grab our iron. Boom, beautiful. And let's get a piece of wood for some sticks. Excellent. And let's make the iron pickaxe to get this guy operational, to earn our block breaker. Boom. Iron pickaxe, work complete. The other thing that we needed was the piston. So let's get you and you. That'll work nicely. And like so, like so. 1 piston. Excellent. Alright. Block breaker, last little bit is just some cobble. So another 6 cobble, and we should be able to have our block breaker. Why you no work? Because of the pickaxe. That's why. Awesome. Block breaker. Okay. So now this guy is pretty awesome because we can use it like so. Let's jump on up, and I'm just going to do like so, and we can apply the block breaker face down like that. I'm pretty sure that's the correct way. And we should see a hole on the top. And this is by Project Red, this block breaker. And probably a good way to go early on. Just saying. Let's keep our iron nice and safe. Don't want to lose that. Our trees are all grown up. It's beautiful. Now, I'm wondering, can we make a redstone clock? I believe it only requires 5 and some smooth stone. Oh, we can do that. Oh, we can do that. All right. Let's get those guys. Let's smelt up another thing of charcoal. I'm going to have to probably do a better job with the charcoal, but that's okay. We need some sticks for the redstone torch in the middle. Good. We'll do that and that. Get the stone cooking. We can make this. Yes, indeed we can. We also are going to need a chest, and this chest is going to be our cobblestone chest. Oops. We need you to be planks first. Good. And this guy is going to go on the backside of that block breaker. Good. Next is, we're kind of just waiting around. Let's get 1 redstone torch and start placing these items around like so. Oh man, night and disappeared so fast. Unprepared. Alright, so anyways, here we are. Let's put that stick away, and we should have the 4 already. There we go, beautiful. And redstone clock. Now, I was thinking I was going to have to hand lever this thing, but this should do the job quite nicely. And now we have automated cobblestone. How sweet is that? It's not the fastest thing in the world. It's definitely not as fast as the transfer node, but I didn't have enough resources to get that. I did have enough diamonds, actually. Actually, I'm not too far off from it. I think I just need more redstone for the actual transfer node itself, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yeah, this requires 11, for example. And then the world upgrade is a diamond pickaxe and 4 lapis, 4 iron. So, I mean, we can make it. We can definitely make it. But this is going to do the job for us quite nicely. And by theory, I can change this chest to a barrel and get even more use out of it. And I may just do that. Let's actually do that. Let's make a little bit more half slabs overall. Let's do like that. I want to get a decent amount here going. And let's make a barrel. Is that not the barrel recipe? Oh, wait, that also requires a chest. That's right. Like that chest right up there. You know what we can do with that spare stick? We can make a lever. And this lever will be able to now turn it off. So that'll stop the redstone clock. Very good. Let's get this. Thank you. And let's craft the item that we are looking for in a barrel. Good. Jab a barrel. Very nice. Let's get all of our cobblestone out and walk the fine line on over. Boom. Add all the cobble. Lock that thing and turn it back on. And it should automatically go into the barrel, which it is. Excellent. Now, I'm going to chop down these trees, but before I do that, we're going to take 2 pieces of iron here and make ourselves some shears, and we are going to shear up these leaves. This is a massive tree. Holy cow. Alright, a lot of it just disappeared on me. It's fine. But it's going to give us all the ability for compost, which is exactly what I am going to be looking for starting right away, because we need to start expanding. Hands down. More expansion is required for our base. So, let me get all this put together. We'll probably go through the whole set of shears pretty darn quickly, and but it should allow us to get lots of dirt, because for each leaf, for 8 leaves, you get 1 thing of dirt. So, not bad at all. Anyways, I'm going to keep on shearing, keep on trucking, and we'll be back. Okay, so we got everything going. I'm starting to get a little bit more dirt. I've expanded on the tree farm. We're now up to 8 trees. Oh, look at us go. I could probably put more in, but I do like to keep them spaced out like this, just to improve the sapling drops, because I really don't like running out of saplings, especially on a Skyblock world. All that I'm doing with the barrels is just going along like so. 8 leaves per barrel, and it'll start composting, and then you start to get dirt. Pretty straightforward. So, you know, half a stack per 4 barrels. I could probably make a few more barrels. It would probably be helpful, but all in due time. Right now, we are up to over 13 stacks of cobble, and I haven't even had to lift a finger. I love it. That is what good preparation does right there. Now, we could look at doing a few other things, but I think next on our agenda, or next episode, we're probably going to look at getting the coke oven up and running. And for that, well, there's a few different tricks, because we've ran into a bit of a problem. I forgot all about the moss stone thing. So if you have an oak barrel next to cobblestone with air above it, basically, I think it needs to have, yeah, some sort of... Anyways, it can take water from the barrel and turn it into moss stone. So both of these guys are at 90% water, both of which are going to be absolutely worthless for us in terms of using that water. Trees, trees, and more trees. There you go, right? But we can now use these over here instead. Now, I'm not going to wait for rain either. We will get the coke oven pretty much as soon as possible. So anyways, if you liked this video, if you liked all my videos, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I think next will be a coke oven, and then, oh man, who knows? So much more that we can do. All right, bye-bye for now, and have a fantastic day.